Welcome back to Box Office Maniacs. Now, this video is going to be a little difficult for me to record for you, and for multiple reasons, because it's something been wanting to do for a while, and I've not done it, especially since Horror Month just got over with. I am stepping back from Box Office Maniacs, but don't freak out because I'm not leaving. I am stepping back for the reasons, and there are many, that I need to get my own things done. And this channel, this YouTube channel, takes up all my time. Literally takes up all my time. I work an 8-hour job, and then I come home and usually work on this channel for another 7, 8 hours, sometimes 12 hours a night. And that's it. I mean, that's pretty much my existence, is the 8-hour job and doing this. And I have zero free time to do any of my other projects, and I have a lot of other projects I am trying to get done. For example, I don't know if anyone out there even knows or even cares, but I am a writer and I have books published. Here's one of them. They're on Amazon, and this is called The Last Breath. It's a Harry Moon novel, and this is my passion. This here is my first priority, and it hasn't been my first priority for quite a while because this channel has been kind of getting in the way of this. And here is another novel that I have that's in softcover. This is Under the Hunter's Moon. Now, I did a video, I don't even know if I still have it, of when I got these and I unboxed them and looked at them for the first time. So if I have that, I might post it up here if you're curious about these and what they're about. I'll throw that video up here before I leave so you can see it. I don't know if I still have it though. I recorded that thing like 3 months ago, but once again, all the other videos took priority over that, so that just got pushed into the back. And I'm working on a new novel now. I've written, this is my 6th novel, I think. Now I've kind of lost count. I think it's my 6th novel, and this one here, I think, or I know, is going to be the one that hopefully finally makes a career out of writing, because I can't keep working this 8-hour job and working on YouTube. I have to get a priority straight, and it's one of those things. I'm pretty much at a crossroads right now that I am not getting any younger, obviously, and I just have to make a priority. You know, this has always been, I've been a writer since I could hold a pencil, and you know, I love movies too. I love videos, and I also, ever since I could hold a video camera, I've been making videos, and that's why this whole channel started, because I love talking about movies. I love making stuff for you, and it's a lot of fun. And again, I'm not leaving permanently. I know it sounds like I am, but I am not. And I have to get me a new camera too. I want to get a professional camera to actually get better sound and better video quality for you, and that I actually maybe can take out and go places and film some cool stuff for you, and you know, get out of my basement for a little while and try to do more stuff for this channel. So how long am I leaving, you ask? Well, I don't really know. That's a good question, because the newest novel I'm working on, I'm getting up to the climax of it right now, and I don't know how many more pages it's going to be. It could be another 50 pages. It could be another 100 pages. It could be another 150 pages. I don't think it's going to be that long. And when I write a book, I write the whole entire novel, obviously, and then I go back and I read, or then I take off about 2 weeks and don't read it, or you know, don't look at it. And then I go back after that and then start rereading it to see if there's any plot holes, to see if I need to add anything, or you know, that kind of stuff. And then when that's finished, I send it off to my editor, or my critic, both I guess would be my wife, and she reads it and criticizes everything about it and tells me what she likes, what she don't like, that kind of thing. And then since she's super intelligent, she can actually fix all of my mistakes that I am making in these books and you know, and fixes it up, makes it look like I actually know what I'm doing when I'm writing a book. And you know, and that obviously takes some time too to do that as well. Besides that, there are other projects I've been wanting to work on so much. And again, this channel, working on it 8 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week, just gets in the way. I love to draw. That's another thing. I used to draw like crazy. I used to write and I used to draw. Those were my two main things. And I haven't drawn anything in years. I couldn't tell you the last time I sat down and just tried to draw anything. And it's been years. Literally, it's been years. And I have had this comic strip idea in my head for a long time. And I have other ideas in my head. And again, all this stuff I have to start doing. I can't keep pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back, and then years go by and years go by and it sits there and it doesn't go anywhere. I have to push this stuff forward. I have to work on it now. I even have an idea to make a video game, and that's another thing, is I'm going to start trying to push that forward and start working on some sketches and some thumbnails or whatnot to sketch out this idea and maybe show it to somebody and write out a script for it. And speaking of scripts, that's another thing, is we are working on a movie script. All this, I have so many projects, like I said, none of them are getting done. They're all just piled up over in the corner, and it's been years since I have touched any of that stuff, mostly because of this channel. And I've been running this channel for 8 straight years now. And even though a lot of people just found it recently within the last year or two, 8 years we've been doing this. And that's a long time. 8 years doing this and then pushing all my other stuff back. So all that stuff, I'm just going to, even if that stuff fails, even if I fail miserably at my drawing or anything else that I'm trying to do, at least I will have done it. And I'll say, well, you know, there it is. I tried it. I did it. I failed at it. Or am I succeed in it? I don't know. But I have to do it. That's the problem. And I'm going to say the same thing out for everybody out there too. If you have a project and you keep pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing, and you're not getting it done, make it a priority. Push everything else back that you think is so super important and you can't live without doing, and just focus on what you need to get done. So then it comes down to how long? How long am I going to be gone? It could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 6 months. It's going to be however long it's going to take me to get this other stuff finished, and to the point where I'm happy with, okay, I've tried it, and you know, this is successful, and I'm going to make a career off of this. Or, okay, I've tried it, I've failed, I'm not making a career off of this. I have to know. That's the thing, is I really have to know what I am capable of doing, and I have to do it right now, today, starting right this second. And I'm very nervous about it, and I'm very excited about it at the same time, because, again, just stuff that you always wanted to do, and you're like, oh, well, I'll get to it someday, and then someday never comes. So if you've also watched our streaming for Horror Month, I had a blast with that. It was so much fun. It was one of those few things that I loved coming home. I was looking forward to 7 o'clock every day so we get on there and stream, you know, Outlast 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it because it was so much fun. But that also was 7 days a week, and probably I'm going to switch, if I'm going to continue doing this, I'm going to switch over to a Twitch channel that we have and broadcast from Twitch, because there's games on the Xbox I want to play, and they only play on Twitch, and you can play from Twitch or YouTube on PlayStation 4 as well. So all that's going to go over to Twitch probably. And if I remember, I'll put that Twitch link in the box below, so if you're interested in still watching us stream, we'll do it probably once or twice a week, maybe once a week whenever we get time to do it, not every single day of the week. And the other big thing I'm trying to do is finish a stop motion, or even start really a stop motion Lego film. I wrote over a 100-page script for the stop motion Lego movie, and I have not made any of it. I spent thousands of dollars literally buying sets for this movie, and none of them have been used. The only thing I've ever used them for was that short that was on Horror Month, the Dr. Frank, that like 30 people watched or something. But yeah, I really want to do that. I'm going to probably work on that, but again, I got to get a new camera. That's another thing. I can't film with this camera. So as you can see, I have a load of stuff that I want to do, and I need to prioritize. This right here, this is a priority. This getting the next novel done is 100% priority, and getting some drawing done and things like that also is the second priority, but it's still as important as doing this. Alright, so that's it. Hopefully you guys will miss me. But again, I will return when I get everything in order, and maybe when I do come back, I'll be able to say, hey, have you checked out my #1 best-selling novel? You know, or hey, have you checked out my best-selling whatever comic that I'm working on, my online comic? Of course, again, those are dreams, and if I don't prioritize and do these, then that's all they're going to be. It's just dreams. I do have a second channel here called It Figures, and that one I will probably record some stuff for. I'm not leaving that one completely because it's not like this channel. This channel takes up so much time. When I do an It Figures review, and what is It Figures? It's me reviewing, like, whoops, it's like me reviewing this. This is, you know, Morty from Rick and Morty. Action figures. I love action figures. As you can see, I got them all over my desk here. And here's Pinhead. So yeah, I'm obsessed with action figures, and it doesn't take me long to record an action figure review. It's me recording it. I set the camera up. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, I'm done recording, editing, uploading, and it's, again, something that I really enjoy doing. And I will probably continue doing that, maybe not as much as I used to. But again, if I see a cool figure at the store, I'll buy it, come home, and edit it, and film it, and post it, and hopefully somebody watches that too. So goodbye for now. I will return, and when I do return, hopefully it will be for the better. So signing off for Box Office Maniacs for the first time in 8 years. But don't worry, don't threat. I will return. So love all you guys. You guys have been incredible. You've been so amazing, and I love every single one of you maniacs out there. And you know, keep on watching the horror films. Keep on watching your Disney films. Keep on watching whatever you want to watch. You're awesome.